Yo, what is up, everybody? Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Everybody in here, man, appreciate y'all. Hit the like button. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it going, chat. Get it going early. All right, here we go. We're good to go now. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Post that. All right, guys, we're ready. Good morning. Good morning. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, guys. We green tonight? We're gonna be. I mean, literally, we gotta be green tonight, dude. If we're not green tonight, I'm hanging it up. If we're not green tonight, I'm hanging it up. What's good, everybody? Joe, MB, Adrian, what's good? Fade, GD, Trade of X, No Foul, Royal Trades. Shout out to y'all, man. The early birds. Shout out to y'all. All right, like we said, man. We have been red 9 nights in a row, statistically speaking. I mean, it's impossible. It's actually impossible to lose tonight. There's just no way. We can't lose tonight. I'm so confident that we can't lose. Some of you may ask, how are you so confident you're not going to lose when you've lost 9 nights in a row? Why are you so confident tonight's the night? Well, because I'm a believer, chat. I'm a believer in patterns breaking, especially patterns that are, denying the law of fairness. You only win in the paid server. That's not totally false. That's not totally false. And that's not by design. But no, that is true. I have not lost. I don't lose in the... I mean, I lose from time to time, but I am green. You can ask anybody in there. We're green over there, chat. Something about the night stream. I don't know if it's y'all. Maybe it's the audience. All right, let's go, though. Come on, lock in. All right, let's break down some markets. We're not going to get green sitting here yapping. We're going to get green by breaking down the markets. By breaking the law of fairness. I'm telling you. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The law of fairness says there's no statistic way we can lose 9 nights in a row. What's the big mover tonight, chat? Do we think Crude? Crude really just bull flagged all New York session. Nice high and tight consolidation, compressing into highs, breaking out, compressing into highs, breaking out. This is just like very, very bullish price action. And we have 100. We could go get 100. We could. Nothing stopping us. So we've got Asia open in 5 minutes. Things are going to get hot. Let's get it. I don't think it matters. I think eventually you win and eventually you lose. Yeah, we were talking about this last night. Somebody said if you lose 9 nights in a row on something that should be as simple as you have a 50-50 shot of being right or wrong, you are not statistically more likely to win on the 10th night. But I don't believe that. I think there's a whole nother statistic within a statistic that says if a 50-50 shot of being right or wrong isn't granted after 9 nights, it's naturally going to, statistically going to be more likely. I know it. They said it was gambler's fallacy. I said, no. I guess that is gambler's fallacy, but it's not following, I don't know. What do y'all think? I don't know. We're going to win tonight. That's all that matters, damn it. Gambler's fallacy, but it is true, though. If I'm playing Ultimate Hold'em, this is the only gambling game I know, I guess apart from trading. Ultimate hold'em. If I lose 9 hands in a row, like, if you're just more due to win eventually, right? There's got to be something to that. I know there is. I use that same theory whenever the market. Now, unless we're in like a crazy bear market, if we're looking at NQ and we're looking at like 4 or 5 red days in a row, sometimes like I'll just get long based on that. Not based on that alone, but there's more context to it. But like if you're red 4 nights in a row on NQ, like if we close red 4 days, 5 days in a row, then it's pretty likely that eventually that pattern will break. The more likely the pattern will break, the longer that pattern is, you know, overdue. I don't know. Anyways, trading's all about statistics. I don't know. We're winning tonight, though. We're trading minis only. Minis only. Unless I have a 10K, or sorry, unless I have a 10% win rate, which I don't think my win rate's 10%, chat, then I think we're just in a drought. I think the droughts come to an end. All droughts come to an end, right? All droughts come to an end. All right, we got Asia open in 4 minutes. Crude is, let's actually break it down. I mean, crude is just continuing to compress into the highs. We haven't seen any really crazy breakout attempts on crude, but it's just a really nice and strong trend here. All the dips are getting bought. We break highs, consolidate some more, break highs, consolidate. So this is just a nice, healthy trend. And I'd be very interested to see if that can continue to get to 100. NQ is teasing maybe a break at the session lows, or the previous session lows at 520. So yeah, guys, what do we think? Crude tonight. How do we run a poll in the chats? How do we run a poll? Hold on a second. Yay. Okay, yeah, there's got to be. Start a poll. Let's go. All right. I'm interested to see what y'all think, guys. Do we hit tonight? Do we hit crude tonight? Do we hit crude above $100 a barrel on crude? Run the poll. I think yes. Everybody, we have an astounding yes in the markets. $100 a barrel. Martingale theory. I mean, Martingale works to an extent. Martingale does work to an extent. It's just if you run through your bankroll beforehand is the question. I mean, it works in the essence that if you had unlimited amount of money, right? But that's the issue. Not people don't have unlimited amount of money. But I mean, if you just continue martingaling and every time you double the bet, you had infinite amount of money, then it would be profitable. But also, it's a never-ending thing. I don't know. Like, you could eventually get even if you had never-ending supply of money. How do you avoid the chop? Well, you do your best to identify when the market is chopping, when the market's likely to chop. And you try to avoid it that way. There's things you can look for to identify when the market will chop, is likely to chop. You can do your best. Sometimes you're going to end up getting into a trade that you think isn't going to chop, and then it just chops you up. And you're not stupid for being in chop if you're in chop. Now, if we've been chopping for ages and you decide to go ahead and take a trade because, you know, you think it's going to break out, I've done that all the time. And we don't, there goes Asia Open. I mean, if we're deliberately in chop and you decide to take a trade, and you can't really complain that we're in chop, but sometimes you'll take a trade in a market that it's kind of got a little bit of movement, and then it'll chop you up. And that doesn't mean you're stupid or anything. It's just, it's hard to predict exactly when the market's going to chop you up or not. Yeah, there's certain price action things we can look for to get a general idea. Wow, NQ is selling off. The Crude is holding the line right here, like 96. The ironclad. The ironclad. U.S. Treasury has... hold on, we have a whole news source in the chat. Shout out Cansey. U.S. Treasury has authorized sale of crude from Russia. Oh, shit. Sell it like they're taking the sanctions off? We still have sanctions on Russian oil? Like we're gonna buy Russian oil, or I think we had sanctioned their oil, but I thought that, I guess I thought that had ended. I don't know. Do we have that in the trader hub? The old trader hub? South Korean, let's see. Approval to trade with India. Okay. Dude, we might see crude to 100 a barrel tonight. That would be awesome. We'll see if we can get some good dip buy opportunities. What is this, news portal? Yeah, Trader Hub has a news portal. Although I don't see anything about that Russian oil release. I don't see that in here. Oh wait, here we go. U.S. license permits sale of Russian crude, petroleum products loaded on vessels. Okay. This is all really sounding like the Strait of Hormuz is going to be shut down for a long ass time. All right, well, I mean, there's the Asia Open. Not the most exciting. Nothing too explosive, although NQ had a nice big dump. We got to look at NQ on the daily, because this, once again, becomes just a situation where it's like, okay, we're not breaking out of the range on the daily. Where's our next downside target? We had a couple daily wicks in here where we saw some like nice intraday reversals for a little bit more bullish closes up above 700s. But man, it's just the overarching theme is that buyers cannot sustain a bid above like 25,000. And ES even looks worse. ES is looking so much like a really rounded top. It's looking so much like a really rounded top. ES looks almost a little bit worse than NQ, I'm not going to lie to you. And so, I mean, you just like, this low looks so... I mean, if crude runs tonight, hell, I don't know. It's just, the indexes don't look in it. They don't look in a good spot here. They don't look in a good spot here. What do y'all think? Is anybody is anybody interested in buying NQ on a dip? I almost just want to see the break of the lows, and then like it just, I don't know. NQ is not good. Feels sketchy up here, or down here rather. Okay, here's a pullback on crude. Yeah, insurance companies have said we don't pay if yeah, because yeah, They got to pay the war rate. Yeah, so there's no shipping through the strait right now. So it's not shut down. Well, yeah, I mean, in essence, you're right, though. I think the insurance rates to go through the strait, to ship through the strait, is like 400% more expensive right now. So it's just not worth it. Plus, you're risking your life. Like nobody's going through the strait. So crazy. What's good? Cut. I would buy if we get a bounce and some change of structure. Yeah, yeah. Today's opening looks bad, bro. Gonna go down until 23,700. You think? Brother, that would be a 1,200 point daily candle. Wait, no, it wouldn't. It'd be 700 points. Where'd I come up with that math? I mean, I'm not doubting it if we have like a Black Friday situation, but I think Crude would need to go a little bit crazy tonight if that were the case. It could happen. Crude would literally need to break above like 110, I think, to start realizing that as a real possibility. But I mean, it doesn't look good on the daily chart. I'm not arguing that. It looks horrific. I mean, NQ just looks horrific on the daily chart, man. Where's the VWAP sitting on? Okay, so we're under VWAP. All right, so we need to start really thinking of some decent spots to like try to get long on Crude. And we're just fully anticipating that buyers are going to kind of defend. We want to see some evidence that buyers are going to defend it on a dip. Maybe if we can get into the like low 95s. What do y'all think? Buying Crude tonight seems like a good idea. We want to see. So, okay, so session highs are sitting at 98. We're almost like $2 off the highs. We are $2 off the highs. What's up? Took a loss after 6 green days. Managed my downside, but still stings. Does that ever get easier with more reps? Yeah, dude. Red days sting. They're just gonna sting. But you're killing it. 6 green days in a row is great. As long as you didn't have a day that was like, and even if you did have a really bad red days, it's not, you're just working on it, but there's nothing crazy wrong with it. But red days are gonna happen, man. You can't beat yourself up about it. Focus on what you're doing right, though, for sure. Red days hurt. Nobody likes losing money. Red days hurt. Nobody likes losing money. Well, we are very, very much selling off on Crude. What do we think? Do we still think that poll? Do we still like the poll for 100 on Crude? I don't really love how we're pulling back into this 95.50 level. In fact, there probably is a decent opportunity to scalp this through 95.50. Is it risky? Yes. But I do think there's a sell right here through 50s into the 30s. Do I want to start off the stream with a quick L? Let's see what the bounce looks like. We have equal lows here at 95.50 with Nice selling momentum. So if that wants to maybe take another push back lower, I might try that. A break under 95.50. I don't hate that. I'd like to see some evidence that this isn't just going to hold right here, though. Like if we see some strong sellers step in at like 80s, 90s, push it back, then we'll take a quick scalp through these equal lows. This should be a pretty liquid level to break. Should be an easy enough level to break. Oh, hello. Oops. All right, so let's see what happens here. This is, you know, you kind of a little exhaustion retracement, maybe a little attempt from buyers here up to 96, but then you'd want to see it get dragged again. You probably, if I'm going to run a stop here, it'd probably be at the midpoint of this range. Let's see if we can snipe it like at a high. We're pretty close to 96. I could see us peeking our head above 96 too. But this is like a momentum play. So we open there and we sell down about $1.50. Yep. And then if we get a weak retracement, like we're kind of seeing now, as opposed to like a really strong move where we can break back past the midpoint of this range, then I would like to take a quick sell scalp, right, for the break at 95.50. I don't want to just stare at this with my mouth open, drooling at it and not act on it. But I don't want to get in too low. I know Crude is very, very strong, so it's a bit risky, but this is a high probability scalp setup. I just want to be a little patient. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised to see 96 poke its head. You could do even like a limit order. Yeah, that just... I don't know if I'll get the fill. We'll see. I've got my stop in the midpoint of the range, because ultimately, if this is a momentum play, we should pop up maybe above 96 just a little bit, find some exhaustion, and then fade it again. Fade through the low. If not, then we want to be out. Okay, it filled 3. If that's a top tick and we reject back into like 80s, I'm just going to go break even on it. No questions asked. I don't know how I don't go break even on a fucking top tick. Okay, we're looking for the break under that 50 level. How do you grow with your account 3 micros? Well, man, the session just started and this is the first trade. Oh no. What was I going to say? The session just started and this is my first trade. I'm just trying to get my feet wet. Sniper! MW2 intervention ghillie suit type trade. Sniper. Sniper. So you size up after? Maybe. It really depends on kind of the quality of the setup we're getting, but it's not so much the 3 micros. You can make a crap ton of money on 3 micros. Also, Crude is an insanely volatile market, so 3 micros is pretty good size, as you can tell. We're up somebody's daily take home pay right now. So, yep, that's a top tick entry right there, chat. I mean, there's people making $20 an hour taking home $200 a day. You can make a livable income with 3 micros. Well, we broke that level that we were looking for. Just trying to manage this. Take as much out of it as I can. I mean, we're selling off right now, so it just comes down. We've broken the level I was interested in. Now I'm just kind of watching price action. As soon as we start to lose momentum, we'll look to cut it. But right now we're still selling off with a lot of strength. Got a limit order in at 88. We might just wick down and pick that up. All right, we break away too much. I need to call it. We don't love the 30-point bounce off the low, 30 tick bounce. Huh? Let me look. All right, we're out. That's not bad for a trade that literally had 0 drawdown. I mean, not a tick of drawdown. That's not bad. I mean, not a tick, brother. Not a tick. Not a tick. Not but a fucking tick. Filled top of the market right there, man. Come on. All right. What's next? Not a tick. Call it a night. Oh. Oh, it's not a bad idea. We got filled right here, by the way. 9607. Right here. Somebody asked what the blue line was. This is kind of the level I was looking for this breakdown trade through, which we got, so that's good. But now it's of no importance. But yeah, it was this was a level, so in my eyes, look, just looking to trade through that minor structure right there. It's a weak structure. We've tested it once, twice, 3 times. We have a failed structure above it, like kind of failed breakouts above it. We see nice clean one directional momentum in there, nice large red candles. This is the most aggressive move into this level that we've seen, right? Compared to that wick, compared to these moves. So I said, hey man, you know, if we pop our head up right here, we should be finding some buying exhaustion, and we should have a decent opportunity if this momentum is going to continue to trade through that level. So, yeah. And then at the same time, we just kind of generally, like, we're trading close to 96. It's just, I don't know, that kind of was just like an intuition type thing. I know that I want to have my stop at the midpoint whenever I take this trade of the range. In my eyes, if buyers reclaim the midpoint and we start kind of trending back above it, it just is bullish at that point. So you want to see on a move like this that midpoint hold as resistance. So I have my stop there. It's really just for me trying to get in as close as I can to the midpoint where it still makes sense. So yeah, just a decent little trade. Just a decent little trade. I mean, a lot of people won't understand how clinical that was, which is fine. But I mean, even though it was $200, that was very clinical. Very clinical. All right. Wow, look at NQ here. Y'all were mentioning NQ. I was sidetracked. 130 points. Gold. I call me crazy. I don't really like gold. But I've been wrong plenty this week, so. What are you doing? What? Okay, let me look real quick. Bitcoin flying. Did somebody release comment that? I respect it. Where the Bitcoin traders at? Yeah, everything's kind of pulling back a little bit from all the weakness we saw today. So that's cool. Hey, everybody on YouTube, man. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Hit the like button. If y'all have not hit the like button, hit the like button. Yeah, we have a trend right now so far on the night. You don't really want to fight that as it's just getting started. There you go, gold going up. I think that was a good exit on Crude. We got out. Let's see. See what we did here on Crude. Holy. What? What am I looking at? What is this? There's no way I've taken that many trades. I think this was like all time. What is this? I can't even reset the chart. Oh my god, I've actually broken Top Step. I need to reload. I broke it. Did I break it? Oh shit. Wait a second. Dude, I think I broke it. It's black screening me. Let me do this real quick. Maybe this will fix it. Oh boy. We broke it. I don't see how we're going to fix that. All right. We're going one chart. Wow. Look at NQ go, guys. Killer. Killer, killer, killer. Yeah, we don't really want to fade the. I mean, this is like all time. It remembers all the trades you've ever taken. Yeah, look at this. This thing's ripping. What's Crude doing? Yeah, Crude's still pulling back. Everybody who said Crude 100 tonight was capping. Solid play. Hey, appreciate that. Hey, chat, if you guys are trading any evals or fundeds, use code BPC. Best discount always. You want to hear a fun fact? I literally have no funded accounts right now. I'm down bad. No funded accounts in my arsenal. I remember last time I had no funded accounts. Oh boy. I mean, that's bad, right? Not a single funded account. I'm not even a funded trader. I need some, but I just can't seem to pass a damn eval to save my life. Yeah, I appreciate that, scum. Or were the lucid evals hard to pass, bro? I'm not gonna say it's not your trading, but I'm gonna say this. There is some firms that genuinely, and the rules can be the same. There's just some firms that are just bad luck for us. For me, it's my funded futures. And it doesn't even matter. Like, it could be the same size account, same rules to pass, same everything. But it's just literally because I'm using a My Funded Futures prop eval account, it just doesn't work. But if I use TPT, I do much better on TPT, you know? Or if I use a different firm. I know that sounds like a superstition, but it's true. All right. Anybody trying to join the NQ trend here? It's a really strong hourly candle. I mean, we're up 130, 140 points. Are you going to try Apex again? Yep. I tried some Apex accounts, and I didn't realize that the evals on those end-of-day accounts had daily drawdown. So you can't, like, full port them. So, yeah, I hit the daily loss limit on those pretty quick. I need to retry them. I didn't realize they had that. You got to pass those Apex accounts with more discipline. Yeah, that daily loss limit's tough. I didn't realize they had it. That's my fault. You start trading more in TBT so you can get those live accounts? Yeah. What I really want, and I've said it a million times, and it probably sounds like a broken record, I really, really want a trade copier that I could just use this account and then seamlessly and easy, it just copies. So that way I don't have to shuffle back and forth between trading view and all that stuff, because it's just too much work. Or Apex 1 day to pass. Yeah, Apex is still 1 day to pass. Those end of day accounts have daily loss limits though, so it's a little bit more difficult. I mean, if we're just gonna be bare butt, follow the trend, I don't hate just trying to get involved on NQ. It's just, I'm also wondering if Crude ends up pulling back too aggressively, if this vision for us to get to 100 starts to take a back seat. Tomorrow is Friday after all. Like, this is about where you'd want to get into a dip buy. It's just how much bullish sentiment is there really on Crude? Is it really as big of a deal as we're all making it? I don't know. I'm not an oil analyst. But we are pulling back pretty ugly here. Crude is looking a little bit weak here. Might break 95s. Everybody on YouTube, hit the like button, chat, please. Crude is looking weak, looking frail. I'm holding NQ to 650, but if you drop to 620, I'll cut it. Okay, I like the game plan. I mean, we're here at the highs again. It's only 15 points. I mean, I suppose Crude doesn't have to go to 100. We're breaking down. Likes, please show Bitcoin and analyze. Dude, wait, Bitcoin's kind of trending here. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin. I don't know. I don't know. It could go up, it could go down. I don't really have a lot of analysis on Bitcoin, man. And I only say that because I don't really know how it trades exactly. I'll take a setup on it once in a while, but I don't really know how it trades. I don't know how it trades during war. I don't know how it trades during... I don't know. I don't have enough information on it. I would be steering you in the wrong direction if I try to give you some breakdown analysis on that. This is a live account, Kai. This is a live account. Keep getting Greek by top and bottom ticking this market. Any suggestion on how to fix this? Yeah, seems to me, and I'm literally talking to myself when I tell you this, John. We are in an undirectional market. I'm assuming you're talking about NQ. We're in a market that doesn't want to move with purpose and direction. So naturally, the market environment is going to test levels multiple times. Whenever it starts to look like it maybe is going to break higher or break lower, you're probably entering a little bit too late into that move, expecting a continuation. We're in the market environment we're in, man. It's just continuation is not high probability. So you're just joining late to trends. You need to, and I'm talking to myself, dude. Y'all see me do it. I'm chasing moves in this Asia session like a dog chase a bone. I'm speaking to myself as well, so I'm just driving that point home. We are in an undirectional market. The probability for continuation trades, and this is me throwing context onto your question. I don't exactly know your situation, but the most likely scenario is that you're seeing a move that looks good, and whatever it is, the game plan you're following, there's not necessarily wrong with it. You just have to understand the market environment we're in. Continuation trades are lower probability. We're in an undirectional market, meaning statistically you are just going to bottom in top tick trades more often in the wrong direction due to the nature of the pinball price action, man. That's just kind of how it goes. It's nothing you're doing that's wrong. You just kind of have to assess the environment we're in and make little minor tweaks and adjustments. Normally I hold, but not lately. It's another good point, man. Just see profit, take profit. It's that kind of market, right? If we know that price is pinballing, say we take an entry right here and the market environment is telling us that price is pinballing around it. Man, if we're in profit, we need to take that shit. You know what I mean? We need to take that shit. Just take your profit, man, in this environment. This is not an environment. There's no point in having long hold times in an environment that is not directional. It just doesn't make sense. And once again, I'm not preaching. I'm literally I'm talking to myself when I say this stuff, because I do the same. Stupid shit. Same stuff. But yeah, take what you get. Yeah, you got to take what you get. I mean, that's a general rule of trading. Take what you get. Don't be greedy, but especially in this market, take what you get. Headline can come in, mess you up. You know, just take what you can get. Are you going to trade? Yeah. Whenever we see something to trade, I'm gonna trade it, brother. That's why I'm here. It's not a video game, chat. It's not a video game. Although it sometimes feels like it. It's not a video game. We have to be patient. %% win rate? Am I too risky? I don't really understand the question. I can't answer the question how risky you are based on, like, that's your risk tolerance is totally for your knowing. I'm not sure if you're being too risky. I think if you are a millionaire and you're risking $1,000 a trade, well, I think if you're a millionaire and you're risking $100 a trade, maybe you're not being risky. If you're working like minimum wage and you're risking $100 a trade, then you are being risky. I don't know. It's up to you to know that. All right, there goes NQ. Spike to 47. Crude bot. I will say I don't know exactly with Crude, but I don't like how aggressive the pullback is, because now we're forced to kind of forced to hold this hourly low here at 94, low 94s. So I don't love that. Everybody watching this stream, appreciate y'all, man. If y'all could do me a favor and hit the like button. I want to get to 200 likes. 200 likes for $200 P&L. Everybody's seen it so far. So far, I mean, not heavily green, but we're green at the moment. All right, we have a random 60 point rip in Crude. Random, totally random. Any short trade ideas maybe on gold? I'm not totally confident in trying to short either NQ or gold because we're in an uptrend so far tonight. So I just want to play what price action's telling me now. And right now we're in an uptrend, although this could change because Crude's trying to pop a little bit here. I'm going to take a little scalp here on Crude. I'm still going to have my stop at the midpoint. This is just a quick scalp, though, probably. Can y'all see this? All right. I'm gonna scalp that, man. I think we can start to kind of set a little bit of a trend into at least here. This is kind of my thinking. Into these hourly lows, we probably can rebalance around 94. Crude's already pulled back pretty aggressively, and gold and NQ are set up to trend nicely if they want to throughout the rest of the night. I mean, we have range to the upside to trend through, pulling back into New York sessions range. So I'm on a little scalp crude short, actually. As much as I would love to see $100 a barrel, price action right now is just leaning a little bit bearish. And I am going to see profit take profit on some of these trades. See if we can pull off the 60s a little bit here. I like the initial hesitation we're seeing on that pop. Got the one more at 61, I think. What trades are y'all in chat? Let me know. What are we in? It says silver longs don't look bad. Okay. Silver. I haven't traded silver in. Last time I traded silver, I blew up an Eval. Or funded, I think. I didn't mess around too much with silver. So you don't use the DOM for entry and exit. What's your opinion on it? Like reading the level 2? I don't use it, no. I don't find it that effective, but I don't think it's a bad idea to do that. I think reading level 2 could be effective. It's just not my style. But I mean, if you're a quick scalper and you're kind of like in and out through levels, right? Like that could be good. So the common theme with these night streams is that we take one winning trade and then 2 losing trades. Let's see if we can break the pattern for once. Do I want to add into the rejection of 77? What's NQ doing? NQ's questionable. Come on, Crude. Let me get 2 in a row. Dude, how much am I paying in commissions? What am I paying out? 240? How the fuck? How much does it cost to open a Crude contract? Y'all keep an eye on the P&L. Okay, so we're at 229. This is realized. I'm going to add one more just for the sake of realizing how much it cost. Okay, so it costs $1.50 both ways. $3 one way for one contract, one micro. 369. I'm paying $12 just to be in the trade. Damn, that's expensive. They could do better with the commissions. That's expensive, isn't it? $12 just to be in a 4 micro trade. It's pretty expensive. What's the normal for most brokers on a micro? Like 50 cents both way, or $1 one way? See if Crude squeezes to the moon right here. I mean, I don't mind either way. I think where the stop's at, it's back above the midpoint. We get back up there, we could go grab VWAP and then possibly make that move. So I don't mind where the stop's at. In fact, I like it. I like it because for me it kind of shifts from, okay, this is possibly bearish to bullish, or could be possibly bearish to possibly bullish. Like it's right at that kind of point where we're deciding what the likely move is. $0.50 each way? Damn. Yeah, this is $3 each way on one micro. That's expensive. I wonder how much I paid in commissions. I'm sure probably thousands. It's gonna be Crude. Do your thing, bro. Do your worst. Do your worst. I don't mind. I don't mind. Thank you, selling off here. I was wondering if NQ is gonna be able to hold that rally. I mean, it's not really selling off, but this dip is questionable to get bought. If Crude bounces here, NQ could slide. Well, I like how slow the price action is off of these lows so far. Hopefully we can get a more aggressive move. I mean, that's all his money. I don't think the prop firm likes to say it that way, but I would say so, yeah. Hello, chat. Can we get to 200 likes on the YouTube stream? Appreciate you guys. Hopefully everybody's green tonight so far. It's always easier to start tomorrow morning waking up green, right? Like, okay, I'm already green, man. No pressure. Like, it kind of helps you if you can get green on the night. Kind of helps you go into tomorrow morning. Sometimes, like, okay, not as much pressure. I can be selective. I can afford. I've already made some money. I can afford to be patient, right? Sometimes. Oh, I was looking good for a second. What the hell happened? 53. Where'd you go? We didn't stay down there very long, did we? Shit. Yeah, dude. NQ looks like we want to slide a little bit. Not gonna lie to you. Could be bad for my crude trade. Let's pull up. Can I pull up 2 charts? It's still busted. Oh boy. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, with my psychology, if I do good in Asia, I don't even place a trade in New York. Nice. That's good too. Both good. Both good. All right. NQ is looking like it just doesn't really want to show continuation on the trend, which is kind of killing the crude trade a little bit. Not to blame. I mean, they are inversing, so it is NQ's a little to blame. The weakness on NQ is a little to blame here. Like, we're the dip buyers. This thing's just fading. Yeah. This crude trade might be busted here. We'll find out soon. I like the idea of NQ maybe at least holding structure up there above 600, but it can't even do that. And that might be all she wrote on this trade. If NQ can't kind of hold a bid up there, might be all she wrote on this trade. Might be, which would fit the theme of 1 winner, 2 losers. That's how it seems to go in these overnight streams. It's detrimental. News. U.S. issues limited license for Russian oil. Yeah, let's appreciate that. Japan raised interest rates. Government bond rises. Macron? That's the French president, right? Attack against our forces is unacceptable. Several of our soldiers have been wounded. Oh, shit. Wait, that's kind of big. Why did nobody mention that? The French president, Macron. French soldiers are being injured, I guess, due to Iran. Are they going to get involved? That's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of crazy. Did y'all see that? Why is nobody talking about that? That's kind of big news. There's going to be some retaliation against... Is it Iran? How do we find out more? That's all it tells you? That's kind of big news. Is that not big news? That seems like big news. French soldiers have been injured. I would imagine Iran's to blame. Like, it's gotta be. I mean, what do y'all think? That's big news, right? I don't hate the see profit, take profit vibe here. It's what I said I was going to do. Bang! Real talk though, has to be bad news. Attack against our forces unacceptable. French President Macron, several of our soldiers have been wounded. What if it was like US? 2 for 2. Let's keep it going. I want to look up some more on this. I mean, this could be a total... Maybe I'm really overanalyzing this, but... Macaroni? Yeah, I don't think we have any, like, videos on it. No, we don't. See, dude, this is why we see profit take profit. Look, we are already back up. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's got to be that's something. I mean, okay, so this came out 10 minutes ago. Feels like a nothing burger unless France says they are directly getting involved. Okay, okay. That's what I wanted from y'all, man. Give me some let's ping pong this idea around. Feels like a nothing burger unless France says they are direct. Well, they said the attacks against our forces are unacceptable. I mean, I guess they could just let it go. Is that the more typical route? Just let it go? Make a statement about it, let it go? That's interesting, though. That's very interesting. This could be... Well, we're not going to speculate. I was going to say World War III. Call of Duty's about to have a new franchise game come out. Imagine Call of Duty comes out with World War III, like, during World War III. No, it's not funny to talk about that. It's not funny to talk about that at all. Stupid. All right. So, we caught a little bit on that crude trade. That was immature to say. Something a child would say. Why'd I say that? All right, lock in. Yeah, gold is in a slow bleed. NQ is in a slow bleed. It was looking questionable there for a second. I say we got pretty fortunate, though, with that 5-minute candle. Get a nice move up, and that probably had something to do with the crude. Little dump on crude. I see a crude bounce up. I like to crude bounce up until we started breaching like 96. Now that we're under it, it's a little heavier. If this 94 level comes into play, that could start to look... It just depends. I mean, I don't hate it, but I kind of... How do I want to say this? I kind of wanted structure to like tighten up a little bit tighter around this 98, 99 level and start just kind of trending into the 100s instead of... We've kind of got a reversal pattern up here. Like, we have resistance at 97.50. This pullback is pretty sizable pullback. Like, I don't think I love it as much anymore. We're just finding too much exhaustion on these breakouts. Like, we broke here, exhaustion, broke here, exhaustion, broke here, exhaustion. If we were kind of up closer to that 100 level, I'd like it more, but we're not. But if that's what your plan tells you to do, I don't hate it. It's just... Plus, you've got NQ and gold trending higher. Gosh. Yep, NQ's current session highs are at 648. Coming back up for a test. Crude's still selling off. Gold's still rallying. Gold's nice. That's a nice move on gold. Just they're catching bids, and Crude is selling off. So you try not to fight that if you can help it. Try not to fight the overnight trend if you can help it. Yeah. Silver, I'm looking at that. Were you up 300? Not a crazy amount, but not too shabby. Not too shabby. So far, so green. We'll pull back on NQ. Crude with a possible double bottom here at 94.80. This 5 minutes wonky. It's a strange 5-minute chart. Really strange. We haven't taken out these wicks on the 15-minute at 94.85. Crude's trying to catch a bid up to 95.50. Huh. It's a really nice move on Crude if we can hold here. 94.80s to 95.30. If we can hold. So long gold. Well, gold's in an uptrend. If you can find a good price for it, I generally joining the trend is not a horrible idea. I think if you got an opinion on gold, you have to have an opinion on what Crude might do, though, because I mean this whole market's moving based on Crude pretty much. I don't know if Crude could get like a crazy midnight rip or something to the upside. It's trying to hold this support at 94.80s right now. I think gold just runs up all night. Like, what's our target? Well, I mean, the target on gold, it's tricky because we set a pretty wide range, you know, last night and this morning. It's 140 points. So it seems a little unrealistic to try to target all the way to those highs here. I mean, that's the only reasonable target. I don't know. You could use, I mean, you could use the 20 EMA on the hourly, send it 30s. I don't know. Preferably you got in lower upside target. Midpoint of the range is about 135. I wouldn't have a crazy target if I was in it, but that's just me. I mean, if you have a different vision for it, trust your process. But I wouldn't look for more than like 140, I don't think. But that's just what I would do. But I'm not even in that trade, so y'all have better intuition than me because I'm not even in the trade, so. Trump shorting oil. I don't know, but our $100 a barrel vision is fading here. It is fading. I mean, it's in a strong uptrend as long as we're holding higher lows, higher lows. If you did get in, all you can do from a management point of view right now is just if you're comfortable letting it trail, keep putting your stop profit above the higher lows or below the higher lows. Sorry, but I mean, it's definitely trending. I would not fight the trends. I would not fight the trends. Crude looks like a quick break here. I'm gonna try to get in for a quick break. Tested this level 4 times. This should be good for a quick break. Would prefer to be in at like 95.04, but it's fine. Yeah, gold and NQ are trending up and crude is pulling back. All right, there's a quick wick. Crude is getting smacked. I don't know if 100s is a question now. This is a deep pullback because now you got to get 94. We got to bid all the way up to 95, 6, 7, 8. It's just the pullback's a little more aggressive than you want to see. I mean, we're kind of reversing here on the 5 minute, to be honest. NQ is pulling into all of that structure, all that range from the New York session. By the way, this is horrific. I didn't trade any of this because I was done trading, but like, dude, come on, bro, come on now, that's insane. Maybe shorting oil. Yeah, I've been taking some scalp trades on oil short. In fact, I've taken 3, so we're 3 for 3 on short oil scalp trades. Crude's in a very interesting spot because, I mean, if we don't hold this hourly here at 94, just doesn't really feel like we can get back there, at least going into tomorrow. I mean, there's still a lot of trading, but it's not looking great. Not looking great. Government intervention with oil would be a biblical disaster. I didn't see that. Like government intervention and like actually trading. Think it'll get to $100 eventually. I don't like to speculate on that. I don't know. I mean, I say I don't like to speculate. I don't know. Right now, in the current state, it doesn't look like it's going to get to 100, but that could change tomorrow or tonight. I don't know. Right now, it doesn't look great for 100, but I don't know. I mean, you would think if the Strait of Hormuz stays closed for a long period of time, Yeah, that's gonna really, it's already messing with the supply of crude. Obviously, it's only gonna increase prices more if that strait stays closed longer. Is it cool to have a live top zip account, or better to just be funded? Well, let me ask you: Would you rather? Would you rather? Let's play a game. Would you rather have a funded account where you can only take a certain amount of dollars in the form of a payout? You can only take a payout every certain amount of days. You can only take a payout if you follow a consistency rule. Or would you rather be able to take as much money out of the account as you want, take it out whenever you want, not have to follow consistency rule? There's your answer. How do you identify strong levels on the tick chart? Well, a strong level would be a level, in my opinion, that is creates trends. Usually is what I'm looking for when I'm looking for a strong level. Meaning just simply like if we have a level of support. I did break this down in a YouTube video, didn't I? I did. Yeah, a level that's able to create trends is a strong level. This is a strong level. Right? There's enough buying strength off of this level. Buyers are showing enough sentiment to join at higher prices. This is showing a strong level of supports or demand, however you want to call it. Tick chart, time-based chart doesn't really matter. A weak level is quite the opposite. It can't create trends. The breakouts to the upside keep failing. We keep testing this level. This shows a weakness of this level. So this is a weak level. I'd look to trade through this level. In fact, I'd like to see it test almost 3 or 4 times. We just had an example of that. If you rewind the stream 15 minutes, I just took pretty much just the same as what we're talking about here. This is a weak level of structure. We don't have enough buying strength off of this level to create trends, right? And we continue testing it. We have failed breakouts to the upside. This level is likely to break, even if it is just a break and then a reclaim. It's likely to at least break the more it's been tested. The more it tests, the more likely it is to break. So I look to trade through those levels, and I literally just took a trade like that. It was right here. I mean, tell me verbatim this doesn't look exactly like what I just drew out. In fact, we'll do this. And once again, like I already took the profit on it, so I'm out, and now it's reversing. It doesn't matter to me. Look, we're unable to create trends off of this level. That's exactly what it looked like. And so I shorted through it. Didn't give you much, but about 30 cents. 30 cents on crude's not horrible, though. Just those short-term price levels that have a very high likelihood of breaking. And that was one of them. Bing, 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 bing. Strong selling into this low right here. We get short, take it. Take that quick scalp. And then now we reverse, which I don't care about because I'm already out of the trade. Take your profit. It just speaks a lot to the sentiment of how strong or weak buyers and or sellers are around that level, right? If we're not able to establish a trend or actually break, with some significant strength above it, and it's kind of a support level in the form of, equal lows or a lot of overlapping candles, it just becomes a target. It becomes a target, and it's a weak structure, and it's a high probability breakdown trade. Within the right context, there's a lot of different things to look for, but I could go on forever. Within the right context. YouTube fam. All right, chat. We are 8 likes away from 100 likes. Can we please make it happen? Can we please make it happen? As a celebration that we are green on the night, can we make it happen? Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, InQ could kind of just trend right up into these where we saw most of that price action. So where most of the orders were traded right here in this level. So it's not that surprising to see price go rebalance into it, to be honest. I don't see a real reason to try to fade InQ or sell it. We saw most of the volume was traded around here. Because we just, I mean, the order accumulation within this level is so dense. There's so many orders traded through that level. So the price at some market at some point did agree that this was kind of fair value for a little while. Even saw VWAP near it. So given the amount of orders that traded through that level, I could very easily see. And you have a strong move on NQ. We probably just trade into it. Maybe even consolidate in it a little bit. I wouldn't try to fade it. Especially not with how weak Crude is. What platform is that? Same rules as Top Step. This is Top Step, bro. This is Top Step. Hey, appreciate the likes, chat. Y'all hooked it up. All right. We'll finally get a pullback. I see that. New here. What's good, Justin? Appreciate you for being here, my friend. Appreciate you for being here. You're in the right place. If you're just trying to hang out with a fellow trader, trying to learn some new things, or just trying to just vibe. Things are slow here a little bit. I mean, we've taken 3 nice, quick little winning trades, but things are certainly slowing down. I mean, look at this 5-minute on Crude. That's pretty rangy price action right now. Took any trades? Yep. We've taken 3 trades, 3 quick ones. All green on them, so that's good. This was the main one. This was the first trade of the stream. We took short 96.07 on that candle. Traded it down into 95.26. Then we took another short here. Traded it down to 31. And then we took a short here. Traded it right there. So we've done okay. Playing a little bit of Russian roulette. Just, I mean, given the fact with how rangy it's been, we're doing pretty well. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I have to go to the restroom. Can y'all hold it down? Y'all are gonna have to hold it down for a sec. All right, be right back. New lows, crude. New lows, crude, 94.70s. The $100 a barrel dream is not alive. It's not alive anymore. In fact, I don't know. I don't know. There might be some actual intervention there. There might be some manipulation not to have crude above 100. I'm not gonna lie. We don't know. There's no proof of that, but hey. Green on the screen. Let's go. Yeah, we're green. This is day 9 of being red until we were green. Although I will say, selling crude right now, I don't hate it. As far as an entry, it's not the best spot, but I've taken worse entries, so I can't say much about it. Yeah, we're green today. This is day 9 of being red in the overnight session. Although the green day is not nearly as big as my red days have been. But we're not done. I think goal number 1 is to stay green on the night. That'd be good. Things are moving quite slow. I think directionally you're right about the crude short. Say crude is going up. No way they can suppress the price for long. This is a bad situation. I agree. I would like to see crude at 100. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow. But right now it looks like crap. You trade on tick charts. I do. I use it as a substitute for the lower time frame base charts, like the 1 5-minute. But it's just a personal preference thing. I don't think it's the holy grail. I think the 1 minute, 5 minute are just as good. If maybe the tick charts are a little bit better, but I like the tick charts. I think if you're a momentum trader, you've got to look into at least trying tick charts, and if you like it, great. If not, you know. But if you're a momentum trader who relies on, okay, we're expecting quick moves. I mean, this chart is going to, because it's order based. Whenever we see a strong inflow of orders or a lot of volume coming to the market, it's you're gonna have a little bit more detail and market structure behind that move, because it's actually printing candles based on orders and not time. So there will be some benefit to it, especially when momentum trading. But it's not the best. It's not a magic chart. What am I drinking? I'm not gonna do promo, but it's I'll let y'all guess. I'm gonna show you all the can. I mean, this isn't that cool of a game, but somebody owns it with blonde hair. Take a guess. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best drink ever, but they send it to me for free, so I can't complain. Oh my god, somebody in the comments said Eval. Chat, should we try to full port an Eval? I don't hate that idea. Hold on, let me run a poll. I know y'all are going to say yes, so it's kind of pointless to run this poll. Y'all are going to say yes. It's pointless. Okay, if we get to... Okay, well, I'll do this. I'm gonna gatekeep. I'm going to do this. How do we run a poll? How do I run a poll? I think because I already have a poll, I need to delete this poll. All right. Guys, run the likes up. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to literally blackmail y'all for likes, though. I'm sorry. I'm going to blackmail y'all for likes. I want 200 likes to do it. I want 200 likes. I want 200 likes to do it. If I'm going to go waste $100 on an Eval, I want 200 likes at least. Has slippage ever damaged your profit? Yeah, especially in live accounts. That happens. That happens. That's just the cost of business, though. I figured it's gonna be a yes, but we want 200 likes and I'll full port an eval of y'all's choice. I'll full port any eval of y'all's choice. And we'll see if we can pass it, obviously. Tell you what, dude. I don't remember the last time I passed an eval. They're not easy. They've not been easy to pass in this market. I probably would scalp with like 5 minis, like quick little 4 or 5 point moves on NQ, which feels like not a successful way to pass an eval. It feels like not a successful way to pass an eval. Or I guess we could trade Crude. Short Crude. If we short Crude and just get like a little knee-jerk sell-off, we could cook on that. $200 likes, 200 likes, chat. 200 likes. We're gonna full port an eval. I mean, not totally full port, but we're gonna be very aggressive. I mean, win or lose, resolution by the end of the stream, no matter what. Resolution by the end of the stream, no matter what. What market has the most liquidity? I would say right now, probably Crude. I mean, generally speaking, no, it's going to be the indices. But right now, I don't know. Generally speaking, the indices. I mean, you don't really need to worry about liquidity, to be honest. Okay, hold on. Let's do some comments. I have Top Step live account too, and I have a 50k live with 50k in it. Oh god, bro. I've had 7 losing days in a row so far, so I thought it was funny you had the same time in the markets. Yeah. Yep, these markets are tough. Yeah. Okay, chat. 200 likes, and we're full porting an eval of your choosing. Of your choosing. If you could only get one evaluation, what would it be? How do I add like a little note? Hold on a sec. That way I don't have to keep repeating 200 likes. How do I pin a comment? Can I pin this comment? Pin. It's been my worst stretch of trading so far. Never had such a bad stretch before. Keep it up. I mean, keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. It's not been easy for a lot, but it'll turn, man. It will turn. There's variance in trading, just like everything. It's almost, I will almost say trading seasonal, kind of. Has slippage ever been a problem? Instant chaos. You don't really have to worry about slippage, bro. We're not trading penny stocks. Slippage is gonna happen. It's just natural. You can look at the level 2, or you can look at the bid ask, and if the spread is really wide, you can stay out of the market to avoid slippage. You're not gonna have issues with slippage. You don't need to worry too much about. I mean, it's gonna happen sometimes. It's just the nature of trading. There will be certain prices that are less liquid than others. You're gonna deal with slippage every once in a while, but You seem a little. It's fine. We're not trading penny stocks. There's no liquidity issues that are that serious. You don't really need to worry about it. Okay, chat. We have 200 viewers. Literally, we're about to full port and eval if we get 200 likes. 200 likes. I like using this as a little bit of leverage to get likes. I'm gonna start doing this more. Dom said, hey, I just got a funded account. Can anyone help me pass the eval? Okay, so you didn't get a funded account. You bought an eval. I can't tell you how to pass it, bro. Go do some, go find a strategy that works. I don't suggest you try to pass an evaluation if you don't have a strategy that you've proven profitability in a simulated environment or a paper environment. Go find a strategy that works that you have confidence in, and then you can introduce trying to pass an evaluation. But hey, man, nobody can just hand feed you how to pass an eval. I can give you some pointers. Take it slow. Size down. Don't rush the process. You're rushing the process, you're immediately... It's just, I mean, if you rush the process, you're immediately doing more harm than good. I know that's a hard thing to say because, like, it's like a shiny new toy. I just bought an eval. Okay, I want to get to the finish line. I want to get this thing funded. I don't think it's a good idea to rush evals unless you've already proven profitability, but just take it slow, man. Take it slow. We can't hand feed you exactly how to pass the eval, but at this point you're trading. If you're attempting an eval, you should have a kind of a strategy that you have an idea around that is statistically profitable, and then you can introduce the emotions to it, which would be an eval, exposing your mental and emotional self to the markets a little bit to kind of get that tolerance built up a little bit. But you should be trading very small in the beginning, and that's about all I can give you for pointers on that, man. Use micros no matter what. Yeah. Just target $300 a day. That's a good point. That's a good point of view. Cut your losers quick. Right? If a trade's not working, just wait till a new one. Don't FOMO into a different one just because that one didn't work. Wait until an entirely different setup shows up. Be patient. The best thing you can do is be patient. All right. Crude's kind of pulling off the lows here a little bit. Okay, chat. We are itching to full port and eval. Let's get to 200 likes. We need 40, less than 40, 30 more likes. It's not too bad. Let's get 30 likes so we can full port, because I'm getting the itch. Getting the itch to full port. I don't really feel like I don't feel like it's worth the risk taking a trade on my live account at this point. Jasper, what's with the negative energy? Jasper, did you have a red day today, Jasper? I just seem to trade with price action. Did you ever have a trading strategy? And why did you? I don't know if that's like... did you ever trade using a strategy? I would say I do trade a strategy, man. I would say I do trade a strategy. I trade price action and market structure, and I trade within the right context of why we may break through certain levels and all that stuff. It's a strategy. It's not as A, B, C, D as some other strategies. Like, I have to see this or I'm not, you know what I mean? But at the same time, the markets are so complex that I just think narrowing a trade down to an ABCD list is not that I don't want to see certain things, but you know what I mean. Being completely mechanical is just not my style. No, Jasper's chill. Jasper was in here last night being chill. I think Jasper's had a red day, bro. Keep your head up, Jasper. Everybody say head up, Jasper. He was in here last night. He's been in the streams. I think he probably just had a red day. You're chilling, bro. You got this shit. There he is. There he is. You'll full port an XFA with you. Wait, with me? An XFA is funded. You're gonna full port a funded? Most made on a funded and cashed out. I'm halfway to passing my first eval. Okay. 30% on my second. Haven't blown any yet, but I'm nearly 4 weeks in. Feel like I'm being too conservative. No, that's not the case at all. That's not the case at all, bro. No such thing as being too conservative in trading. No such thing. In fact, what you're doing right now is what 95% of traders will never be able to accomplish as far as your mental and emotional composure with taking it that slow. That's the battle that literally every trader, I mean, that's the big thing. Literally every trader that is ever going to struggle during this process is going to have the most of their trouble is going to be coming from exactly what you're having success with right now, which is taking it slow, base, you know what I mean, just slow and cool and collected. That is quite literally, in a nutshell, what most traders struggle with. So the fact that even if it's a slow process, man, there's nothing wrong with that. How many people do you think will make it? Bro, I'm a firm believer. Statistically, not a lot of people make it, but also statistically, not a lot of people can be brain surgeons. I think if you are passionate and you work your ass off, I think anybody can make it in trading. I'm a big believer that if you do something for a long enough time, you're eventually going to get really, really good at it. But you're not wrong, Jasper. Like, trading's very, very hard. Not a lot of people do make it. Not everybody in this chat will make it, but we're not about to get into all that. It's just about how persistent you are, how passionate you are. You gotta love it. How many likes? Dude, we need 20 likes, chat. Anybody just joining in? 20 more likes. We full poured an eval. Let's go ahead and figure out as we approach that 200 like mark. What prop firm account should we full port? Should we full port? I don't even know if I want to full port. I'd probably trade like 5 to 10 minis. I don't know if we want to go full 15. What do we want to do? Do we want to do Lucid, TPT, Apex, Alpha? Everybody says Lucid. I don't hate that. I like me some Lucid. Plus, if we get to a payout, the payouts are instant on Lucid. Apex, Alpha, passing 1 day. TPT, whatever one you can pass in 1 day. You can do that with Lucid, although they have daily loss limits on those pro accounts, so it's a little bit difficult. Okay, this is quite the bounce on Crude. Once we get to like 100 and... oh wow, we're almost there. 10 more likes, chat. We'll go get a Lucid account and try to pass it. I might hit that daily loss limit quick, though. If we try to do a 1 day to pass, I might hit that daily loss limit pretty quick, and then it would kind of be a little anticlimactic. The 25k lucid, I can't trade at 25k. I just don't even know how. It would, like, I just can't. I have a weird superstition where I can only buy 150ks, which has probably been more expensive than I know it's been more expensive. Do eval giveaways too. I do eval giveaways, man. Whenever y'all hit the like button and use code BPC, they give me some evals from time to time to give away. In fact, I could probably get some for y'all. All right, we're at 200. Let's get an eval cooking, bro. Let's get an eval cooking here. All right, all right, all right. Okay, okay. I'm gonna get a. We'll do lucid, I guess. And then we'll try to pass it. I don't know if I want to do the pro account, man, just because I could hit that daily loss limit too quick, and I don't want to. We need some room. We need some room to navigate. I don't care if it takes a day or two. It's fine. All right, give me a second. We'll do a lucid flex. We'll do a lucid flex. They're cheaper anyways, and it only takes 2 days. One second. All right, let's do this, dude. Let's do this. Lock in, lock in, lock in. All right, so we got a $9,000 profit target. Boom, boom, boom. Proceed. Okay, we have the account. We have the account. Account locked. Let me load it up. Are you Australian? Do I sound Australian? Like at all? All right, here we go. Load up, load up, load up, load up. Load it up. Why is the screen black? All right. All right, dude, let's go. All right, so what do we want to trade? All right, so we need to make 45 hundo. No pressure. No pressure. At all. All right, let's see. Crude's catching a nice little bounce here. Which eval? This is a lucid flex. Why are y'all just saying exclamation mark raffle? All right. We need to make $4,500 on this. Let's look at gold, crude, and NQ and see what. Got a big pullback on gold here. I feel that I'm feeling the pressure. We're kind of in an awkward spot because everything's kind of reversing a little bit. Like we're in the middle of a gold pullback. We're in the middle of an NQ pullback. Like the trend that we've set so far in the overnight, it's kind of reversing. So I don't want to rush into anything. Shit, at this point, I should just let y'all decide what we full port. Gold looks good. What do you think for long? That is a nice bounce off support. Although I don't love how we tested it 3 times. Crude is actually getting a pretty good bounce here. I think my destiny is to short crude. think that's my destiny. Let's see if we can pop into like 70. Silver. Holy crap. You know how quick I would blow an account on silver? Wow, that's a big pullback. Silver's getting hit way harder than gold is. What do y'all think? Silver, oh god. Silver short. This thing's getting smacked, man. Longs? Y'all would buy into how much, like, look how heavy it is. That seems like a dice roll. I don't hate it, but at the same time, I can't really talk on anything like that because we have quite literally been trying to follow momentum the past couple of nights and getting smacked. So it's not that stupid to say silver could get bought here. Everybody's saying long silver. I don't really love silver here because of these lower highs that we're putting in here. I think crude is what we're most like confident in, so let me stick with crude. I don't think I've ever taken a winning trade on silver, so I'm not going to try tonight. We're going to stick with crude. I feel confident about crude. I've been doing pretty good scalping crude, so for that reason, we're going to stick with crude. But we got to be patient. We are going to full port. Just wait. You should have used trade C. Okay. I think the plan is to eventually copy trade. Hopefully, this can eventually become funded, and then we can copy trade it with other prop firms. So that's why I didn't use trade C. That's the goal. Easier said than done, of course. Full port NAS. Do you think NAS longs maybe? Okay, so we have lows at 605. You think we can get bought like around 620 maybe? Mm, 623 is our low here. This feels sketchy, brother. We can't be late to moves. Not with the size we're about to put on. We cannot be late to moves. I gotta anticipate it before it happens. How much risk would two minis be on silver? I mean, we're not as volatile as we were, so it shouldn't be that crazy. Silver would have passed on max contracts. Like doing what? On a buy? I think we're being really patient, but this is as easy as a coin toss. Being patient during a choppy market's kind of pointless anyways if we're just going to full port. Okay, fuck it. Oh shit. Bro, $1,000? You're shitting me, bro. We're about to blow this so quick. Holy slippage. How much is... Oh, buddy. Buddy. I was instantly down 1,000. Oh, buddy. This is sketchy. This is very sketchy. We need this to dump to like 84,400 here. Got a pretty decent entry, but holy crap. We might be cooked. I love how you can't even like see these candles. Does TradingView even bother to like print the candles, or does it fucking just do it after the candle closes? Because I swear I've never seen a candle move in real time on silver. Like TradingView's just so lazy with that. Like, why isn't... Okay, here we go. Now the candle's moving. I guess it's only reflecting the move like once an actual order goes through there. Now we might get cooked here. I'm not gonna lie. 4 minis might have been too much, dude. Our entry's 650. We need a holy dump right now. We need a holy dump. We need a holy full port dump. I feel like I need to look at gold on another chart to just get a general idea of what silver might do. Can't even see how this thing's trading on the... Okay. Wait. Gold's dumping. Why silver no dump? Oil ripping. No chance. Oh my god, you're right. Oil is ripping. $100 a barrel, maybe? Okay, if oil's ripping that strong, gold should be... I mean, the metal should be dumping a little harder than this. We're kind of holding. Oh, brother. We may or may not cook on this one. Shit. Should I just lock it up and then trade crude? And we're back to the entry. Four minis on silver. I know, it's insane. I actually did not realize how big that size is. Oh shit, gold's pumping here. We could be cooked. Crude's not wanting to hold that bid there on that bounce. Not educational, sorry, not investment or trading advice, for educational entertainment purposes only. Do not copy trade, as you will surely blow up your account, as stated in this example. Holy cannoli. Chat, we're getting cooked. Dude, yeah, this is pretty lazy by TradingView. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can't even see what's going on. Feel like I'm very much... feel like I'm trading in like the 1800s. Oh, brother. Gold's pumping. Crude got bad. Okay, come on, brother. Something. Did we double down on the position? Did we add into the position? It's very hard to trade silver. Like, I feel like I can't see what's going on. This is just TradingView is just bad. I might as well just be trading numbers on a screen, like no candlesticks or anything. I think your account's blown. No, this is a 150k, so we've got not a lot of drawdown, but a little bit. It looks like gold wants to run. We might be cooked. I'm telling y'all, I don't remember the last time I passed an eval. It's been a minute. I'm bad. I'm bad at passing evals. Yo, Gaston, appreciate the follow on YouTube. Gold is trying to break out. Gold is trying to break out. I just literally, if we blow this account, I just donated $180 that quick. Like that quick. I'd be blowing the evals quick, bro. I'm like less than 5 minutes. We don't have enough drawdown to be sitting like in a chop up right now. I don't feel confident about this. I don't feel confident about this. What prop eval? This is a Lucid Flex account. We don't like this. Not with gold rallying. All right. That's all she wrote. I'll take a bow. We have got literally like $800 of drawdown, and gold is ripping. You're joking, bro. You're joking. Oh, man, I hate you. All right, fair game, fair game. I'm telling you, dude. I'm literally not trying to buy any evals. They just get blown up. They just get blown up. Next time I'm going to ask y'all what I should trade. One more try? Fuck no, dude. They're too expensive. They are too expensive. I can only afford what I made in the live account. And I can only afford one. One more. That should have been a winner, to be honest. It should have been a winner. Silver's a scam. That's a winner. It's just a winning trade. 100% winning trade. I got scammed. That's all. Just a winning trade, brother. All right, one more. Y'all said buy? I would have liked fuck silver. No, it's y'all's fault. Y'all told me to trade silver, bro. Somebody said trade silver, y'all's fault. The issue was we're trading silver. I can't even scalp silver. I don't know what the hell the candles are doing until I don't know what the candles are doing until after the fact. I'm supposed to trade that. All right, hold on. Let's see what the situation is. Yeah, no, we don't like silver. That's the issue. I can't scalp silver. Like I genuinely can't. Genuinely can't. Scammers. Hold on. I've never once had a good experience on silver. I don't even know why. I don't even know why I don't know why I even entertain that idea. Okay, man. Lock in, bro. We are about to pass this. We are about to pass this. I'm not lying though, chat. I have quite literally blown every eval. Like I stopped buying them. Like right now I'm not buying them. Except for right now. Because I'm straight blowing them. It's like I can't even flip a coin on these evals and get the right trade. All right, dude. Silver ripped up. So did gold. Wow. Well, at least we were wrong really badly. I'd rather be wrong really badly than just a little bit wrong. So that's good. All right, let's go. Let's go. We try one more time. Load it up. How many fundeds do you have? I have 0, bro. I'm literally trying to get funded. I'm trying to get funded right now. That's what y'all are seeing. Guys, can we get to a 250 likes? 250 likes and we're going to pass this eval. I believe it. I believe this. Part of the issue is fucking trading view. I can't even see what's happening most of the time. But I can't really complain because I'm the one who is trading. I'm trading on trading view. I probably should use Tradeovate. But Tradeovate's a little confusing. All right. No silver. We're doing NQ or crude. Does anybody see an obvious trade that we think we can pass this eval on? Once again, guys, this is not investment advice or anything like this. This is truly, this is a deep pullback on crude. This is educational entertainment purposes only. I do not suggest trading like this. I think it's stupid. But here we go. Okay, this is a big ass dump on crude. How do we chase this though? NQ long. Everybody's saying NQ long. Let me take a look. You really think so? I wouldn't mind just trying to get a little scalpy. Give me a couple $100 here, a couple $100 there. Stuff like that. We can go slow and steady a little bit. I don't mind that. Okay, let's lock in 400. See, I can't do that right there with silver. I can't. I just can't. I mean, I guess I could, but it's... Can't even see the candles trading, so it's very hard to do that with silver. Okay, we locked in 300. Let's keep doing kind of stuff like that. And we're missing the bigger move. We love that. Crude's getting smacked down. Let's chase. Damn. We missed the bigger move there. We might be able to make up for it, though, here. Try to scalp through, try to scalp through the 30s here. I like scalping with 5 minis. That's kind of the way I like to do it. That's the way we're gonna start doing it, as a matter of fact. Crude, can you give us some clean follow through right here, right now, possibly? Take eval slow, don't chase. I say take eval slow and don't chase if you know, like if you're new to trading, like obviously I'm capable of trading a funded account, right? So for that instance, yeah, we're yellowing a little bit. But it's important that I disclose that this is not a great way to trade at all. Okay, Crude. Oh, buddy. One bounce could kill us. You know you're in a bad spot when it's like one bounce could kill us here. One bounce could do it to us. Oh, buddy. Story of my life. Story of my life. NQ's getting smacked on a little bit. Can we not bounce above 95.70 right now, please? You almost wouldn't believe that I could be wrong this much. All right, the lows are at 32. It's like, I believe we can make the move, but are we stalling out? What's the deal? This feels like we just come to a standstill, man. NQ's rallying, though. You'd like to see Crude break this low here. Crude, what the hell? We're not even in scalpable range anymore. We're just like 10 points off my entry. It's rough. We need to go. We need to go. We need to flush it. Can we break 95, I wonder? If we can get under here? Love to see some momentum through the 40s. Not the order rejected. Okay. I forgot Lucid has a 10 contract limit. We need this move. We need this move. We need this move. We just need one clean move. We need one clean break at 95.30 here. And if we don't get it, it might be cooked. We quite literally need it. We quite literally can't afford not to get this breakdown. We're sized in. There's a bullish 15-minute fair value gap. Oh boy. Well, that dampers the trade if there's a fair value gap. The Iranians put the fair value gap there. Well, shit. We're not breaking. I could give a hamster this fucking evaluation and they could probably pass it better than me, dude. Ah. Son of a nutcracker. Like, we could not be more wrong about these trades. Bro, we might be cooked. Fark, bruh. Wait, there's hope.
It's time to talk one-on-one with everyone here. Listen carefully, bros. This is the revolution. Everybody asking, what the fuck is this about? What the fuck is up with those videos, cunt? You fucking up yourself, cunt. It's a fucking act. There is no Ziz. You mine, bro? I'll give you more reason to mine now, bro. It's fucking Ziz, bro. Everyone has a little bit of Ziz in them. Everyone has a little bit of Ziz in them. You're a fucking sick cunt if you want to be, bro. Stop being a fucking sad cunt, alright? Go out, get bitches, but be a fucking sick cunt like Ziz, bro. That's what we fucking do, cunt. That's what we do in this shit, bro. You wanna be a fucking little sad cunt? Fuck that shit, bro. Every little fucking hater's gonna hate, bro. You'll never be like Ziz, bro. Cause I'm a fucking sick cunt, mate. I'm a fucking sick cunt, mate.
Alright. That's the motivation we needed. Let's lock in, bruh. We're all gonna make it, bruh. Be a fucking sad cunt, bruh. Let's go, Crude. Let's go. Rush it. Holy crap. Ah. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Oh, no. Well, I mean, realistically, if NQ's dumping, this trade, like, literally might be cooked. Do I switch to NQ? There's a chance Crude could just sweep the lows, then do that, though. Can Crude sweep these lows, then run up? Do we have news? I think this Crude trade's okay, at least for a break under 40. NQ's dumping, though. Gaber, appreciate the follow on YouTube. We might be at the point where I just literally ask y'all what to trade on these damn evals. Not on the live account, but on the evals. Because, man, we are getting cooked. I could cut this and still have enough drawdown to get Scalping on NQ. You don't really want to be holding Crude long while NQ's dumping. Don't close. I'm going to trust the process a little bit here. Reset cheaper than buying. Full port long. Oh boy. This isn't good. Like, we do not want to be... Like, they're totally inversing each other right now, so we don't want to be sitting here if NQ keeps breaking down. Alright, we're back in the 40s. Let's see if we can break it. NQ's only down 20. Yeah, I know. I think it's how quickly we got there, though. Why do I feel like the P&L swing should be a little bit crazier considering we're in 10 minis? Come on, Crude. The spread is 3 ticks. What happened to the spread? The spread was tighter, way tighter than this. Close it. Hold on, bruh. Trust. Fark, bruh. Trust, bruh. We're all gonna make it, bruh. Oh shit. Oh shit. I love how we're doing patty cake by the entry though. Like patty cake right here on top of the entry is amazing. We love it. We love it. We love it. It is sideways. I know this is tough, dude. I think we'll get a break soon though. Probably higher. If I had to guess. I'm just saying that so that it'll break lower. Duh. Come on, Crude, do something though. We're tired. We want to go to bed. I should not have said anything. Well, what other live streamer can blow 2 evals in 20 minutes, chat? Like, who else can do that? Who else? Nobody else. Wait, it's not over. This is the Hail Mary pass. This is the Hail Mary pass. Don't fade. Trust, bro. Trust. This is fine. This is fine. This is actually fine. This is fine. This is fine. We just got to get back into the 50s. We'll be fine. This is not fine. Wait, this is fine. Well, we probably hit the loss limit if we pop into the 80s. Just for a general reference point. I'm the mayor of Eval Blow Up City. The mayor. I'm the mayor of Eval Plosion. Oh, yeah. We're just like, yeah, we're taunting. We're taunting here. Oh my gosh, bro. It's almost the disrespect of like the taunting that's happening before the accounts get blown is what's tilting me a little bit here. Like the market could just shoot up and blow the eval and just make it quick and painless. It's the 20 minutes of sideways price action before the Drake candle that blows the account that is just sending me over the edge. It's the fact that it forces me to stare at the screen for 20 minutes before it breaks. It's doing like foreplay. It's killing me. The foreplay is unnecessary. If you're gonna blow the account, just blow the account, dude. The way it keeps coming up, leaving a wick, coming all the way back down. Come on, bro. Come on, trust. Double down. We gotta reject 75 here if we want to survive. I think we're close to blown out. Like I said, I am the mayor of Eval. There's got to be a better word for it. I'm the mayor of Eval Blow Up City. All right, let's see. If somehow we don't blow up here, it's going to be historic. That one chatter who said that we had a 15-minute fair value gap was valid, though. Let's not ignore that fact. Somebody did come in here and say that we had a 15-minute fair value gap that is respect. Look right here, sure as shit. And y'all say ICT doesn't work. Come on, bro. Come on. He was right, though, low-key. All right. Like I said, bro, this is a Hail Mary. I have not gotten funded in weeks. Still here? Bet. It's a good price to buy for silver. Couldn't tell you, bro. Could not tell you. No blow up this time. We're teetering the line here. We are teetering the line of blowing up. Oh boy. I mean, I just can't take the right trade to get these damn evals passed. I'm telling y'all, just do the opposite of what I do. Just kidding. Kind of works though, low-key. Lord save me. Lord save me. Lord save me. Any higher than that, it's blown. Any higher than that, it's blown. Any higher than that, it's blown. The reason it wasn't, you saw it was like 4,700. It's because remember that $300 scalp trade? If that $300 scalp trade is going to be the deciding factor. All right, chat. We blew 2 evals, bro. What is there to be done? That's it. That's it. That's it. I mean, we literally blew 2 evals, bro. Run it back. I can't, bro. I'm gonna zero out the account. I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. We blew 2. I think that's my limit. 2. I mean, we obviously aren't able to pass evals, so let's stop trying. Double down. Demo count? No. I mean, well, essentially a demo count. A demo count that costs about $200. Apex account. It wouldn't be bad to do maybe an account without. Yeah. Yeah, brother. That was low key. Why is it selling off now? Alrighty, chatters. I got my ass whipped. Try Lucid? I just did. I tried 2 Lucid accounts. Lucid just made about 400 off me. Not it top ticking me just to come down. That kind of sucks. Hey, appreciate that, Antonio. You're a real one for that. Still green on live. Yeah, we covered the expenses of the eval. So not bad, but certainly not what we want. I legit don't remember the last time I passed an eval, man. Hope it was worth entertaining. Partial entertainment. We are trying to also pass it. Yeah, it was worth it, chat. No regrets. We were trying to pass it. I like the trades we took. Just can't seem to get these damn evals passed. I've had bad luck with evals forever. I haven't been able to pass an eval in like... I mean, I can pass them, but they've been difficult to pass. Tradeify commission fees. Yeah, Tradeify isn't as... Do you think just watching you trade evals? I don't really trade evals that often, Richard. Otherwise, I would suggest... Yeah, I would say probably it's a bad habit, but I don't trade them that often. Only on special occasions. But yeah, no, I try to say, hey guys, this is not the way to trade. It truly is a little bit for entertainment. If we pass it, awesome. If not, take a little bit of the edge off. Reset and go again. Tomorrow. Well, tomorrow. I'm not gonna have a live stream tomorrow night because we don't have the Asia session tomorrow. But we might maybe tomorrow I'll go live during the day a little bit if I have time. I'll be on Top Step tomorrow at like 2 o'clock. TradingView is bad, Breck, I will say. Not that that's a great excuse, but it is pretty bad. We you know what, as a matter of fact, we got to stop trading on TradingView. I actually don't know why I do that. We got to stop. I mean, there's actually no way we're trading on TradingView. I'm going to download Tradeivate next time. Next time we're using Tradeivate. TradingView is not it. Not that that was the issue. The issue is we were wrong about the trade, but still. TradingView is rough. It's rough. It definitely doesn't help. I will say that. All right, guys. Well, we've been live a long ass time. Let's kick it. Let's kick it. Twitter down? I don't know, man. Let's kick it. Let me look at some of the news here. Nothing crazy. One of the things that stood out to me was Macron, the French president, said several of our soldiers have been wounded. I'm assuming that has something to do with Iran, but they didn't really elaborate. And then he said attacks against our forces are unacceptable. I don't know if there's going to be retaliation. I'm sure it's probably not going to be that crazy, but that kind of stood out to me a little bit. Great for chart. It is good, but we got to stop trading on it. The fact that I'm trading on that's a little bit stupid. Not good for trading at all. Silver, I literally felt like I was in a time machine trying to sit. Well, silver's not a great market to trade as far as like just reading candlesticks anyways, obviously. Look at this, but yeah, it's tricky. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Oil dumping. Let's check it out really quick. Yep. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm wondering if we actually get to 100 or not here. How many fundeds do you have? I have 0 fundeds right now, bro. I only have, this is the only count I have at the moment. Only count I have. Well, I wouldn't say on tilt, but I'm definitely a little disappointed that I blew those evals. It was a fun time though. Definitely some fun tradertainment. But I think for that reason, I don't think I'm on tilt, but I don't really feel like, I feel like trying to make back the money. I feel like I tried to make back the money that I lost on the evals. So we're gonna kick out. I'll trade again fresh when I'm fresh in the morning. All right, guys. God bless y'all, man, for pulling up. How many likes did we get? 230. Y'all are real for that. Y'all are real for that. I wish I could hang out with y'all tomorrow, but unfortunately tomorrow we do not have an overnight stream. If y'all want to trade with me live tomorrow morning inside the mentorship, you can check out the details on that in the description below. I do exclusive streams in there for the New York session on my Top Step Live account. Man, on top of that, nothing else for y'all. I wish we had another night stream this week, but the weeks go quick. And I missed Sunday, so we only had four streams this week. All right, guys, take it easy. I maybe I'll hit a live tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I will be on Top Step tomorrow afternoon, and I'll be live tomorrow in New York during the mentorship. And I'm gonna go work on a whole bunch of educational videos. Check out that YouTube video I uploaded. I'm just trying my best to make trading just super simple to take in and understand. It's not the most complex video. It's not a super advanced video. But I think my goal with trading very much on the teaching side of what I can do is to make it as simple as it can possibly be for beginners. I think that's the best way to go about it. Because trading, I think the best way to trade is to make it simple. And so I'm going to try to teach it simple. So let me know if y'all like that. There's going to be more stuff. That's what I'm going to go work on right now. I'm going to go work on some more stuff like that.